I like to show replays of real people having real games, not cherry-picked replays from websites. Although I am doing that series, the Broken Tank series, and I've been showing replays, the top replays, the best games played. And you know what? I'd rather watch a regular guy, a Clausian, have a great game. You guys send me lots of replays. They fit into many different categories. Some of them require interesting commentary, Carry the Stupids theme, How Did He Do That theme, the Biggest Assholes theme. Lots of different ways of showing replays, but every now and then, one of your favorite supporters sends you a replay. A guy that I respect, a guy that you've seen many times before. Mr. Paul. He doesn't send me a lot of games, but every time he sends me one, I have to watch it, because he never ceases to amaze me. And yeah, there's no clickbait thumbnail and no clickbait title to the replay, which means a lot of people won't see this, because if I release a video and I call it The Biggest Asshole, a lot of people want to watch. If I call it Wargaming fucked you up the ass and wants to steal your money, a lot of people will watch it. Uninstall because this game sucks. It'll get a lot of views. But this one, so I just called it the greatest game ever played. So no one will want to watch it. They'll say, oh yeah, right, okay. Let me click on this one. Look, there's a cat jumping hysterically because someone put a cucumber beside it. I'd rather watch that video. But for those of you who showed up, you're in for a treat. No shenanigans, no craziness. Usually, that series I'm doing about the broken tanks, where I show the top games played, it's always a kaleidoscope of Muppets on the enemy team and a kaleidoscope of Muppets on the Allied team, and one guy lucking his way through it, or occasionally on the Russian server, some people cheating and using mods to their advantage. But none of that in this replay. This is just watch, okay? I'm going to do my best to give this commentary justice. Look at Mr. Paul here. He's running food. He's running the large repair kit, large first aid kit. He's got 21 regular rounds, 9 premium rounds, and 3 HE rounds in this tier 10 light tank French. I've just researched this one. I don't have it yet. He's done nothing yet because he's a light tank, and it's a high tier game, and he doesn't want to die. And by now, there would in some games there would be people pinging his location. What are you doing? What's wrong with you? Stupid light tank, useless. GG, uninstall. Right? None of that. Mr. Paul doesn't care. Mr. Paul is probably the most polite guy I've ever played with. He's going to pull out now, and he took one. Oh, and his tracks absorbed it. Very lucky. He takes 2 shots, and 2 cheeky shots, knowing if he pulled out again, he would get hit. Now, just watch his decisions and try and learn. And we try and learn from my gameplay and my videos. And we do learn. Usually we learn what not to do, because I screw up. And I tell you guys, hey, I screwed up here. Don't do that. And, hopefully you've learned. With Mr. Paul, we get to watch what to do. Now, 1, 2 quickly shots into the side, but now this guy turns and his front armor's face, so he has to aim carefully and take the 3rd one. A perfectly executed clip. You want to trade 3 for 0 with this tank, or 3 for 1 at the worst. Never 3 for 2 or 3 for 3. Just watch him play. He's gonna go try and help his teammate here in the grille by taking out this little light tank. He's going for it. He's timing his reload, but he doesn't have to. You didn't make it, Mr. Paul. You tried, but you didn't make it. Okay, let's ambush this guy. Now he's a light tank. On this map, it's hard to go spot. Oh, he took 1 hit, but make your shot count, aim the last shot. Yeah, because the last shot always trolls you. And now get safe. Get already safe, if you can. The enemies are being very aggressive. They're YOLOing in. And Mr. Paul has to... Now this thing, it's devastating when it has the 3 shots, but it has a long reload. I was just going to say, he doesn't throw his tank away. One thing I'll give you, Mr. Paul, is I play this map very similarly to you when I'm in a light tank. I don't just rush up to the middle because it's a very low percentage play. Sometimes you get outnumbered there and YOLO'd. I don't rush up the 8 line because you know, you may get YOLO'd or you spot and no one shoots. I don't rush up the 1-2 line because the heavy tanks usually go there. This is a very difficult map to play for light tanks, but it is a great map for light tanks if you can stay alive till the end. And you can use your mobility and your brains, of which Mr. Paul has both. Well, the tank has the mobility. Mr. Paul has the brains. What does he do now? They're losing 7-10. Look at the mini-map. Okay, he's got an object there. He's pinging the object. He's going to go help the object. Let's see what he does. You read the chat? Just suggestions. Okay, the object has left. The object has left. The object has left the building. Mr. Paul waits. This is called patient gameplay. If you don't know, it's like what your mommy told you, right? If you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything at all. Well, it's the same in this game. If you don't have anything smart to do, don't do anything at all. Don't just YOLO around. Look, now he can shoot. And he's trolled. I don't know where that shot went. He's on this corner in case someone comes down here. He'll be able to spot him and take off. And he wants to get some shots in the middle. If you've got nothing smart to do, don't do anything at all. Go for a reload. Don't YOLO around. Hopefully his teammates don't all die. Now that would be a shame. That would be a shame. See, now they don't have anything better to do, the teammates. And they're dying. It would actually be better if they didn't do anything at all. Sometimes the enemies will blunder into your fire, but his teammates are choosing to blunder towards enemy fire. The enemies were sitting at the back, sitting in bushes, sitting in cover. His teammates are blundering forward, and they're going to pay the price. Mr. Paul comes up here. Let's see what he's going to do. He does not want to risk getting hit. Can he get some cheeky shots here? Yes. 1 and 2. Yes, very nice. Does he go for a reload or does he go for one more shot? This is the decision. Okay, he can go for it. You see, he held off. There's another tank, and he does not get that shot. 10-13. Okay, it's a close game. He's going for a reload, and he lets his team know he's going for a reload. His team being one player now. One player. The object is just saying, go. Go. No, because he's an armchair quarterback. Go, light tank. You spot for me. I'm an object. You go spot for me. But Mr. Paul has better things to do. Number 1 on his priority list is not to die, because there's 5 enemies left, and there's only 2 of them. He has 1 teammate and 5 enemies, and his teammate said, go! And then retreated. Go where? Object, go. Just play your own game. The object's going to play his own game now and die because he YOLO'd around like a Muppet in the open. Now it's Mr. Paul. Let's pause it right here. Let's assess the situation. It's just him. It's just you, Mr. Paul. There's 5 enemies. And you have an autoloader with a long reload. What's going to happen? Let's go. He keeps moving. He finds the artillery. He takes 1 shot. It's going to take 2 to kill him. 2. He is detected. He knows he's detected. Got to make his shots count. There's another artillery that he pumps another, but he does not kill him. Get the hell out of there now. Get the hell out of there because you are lit. And he has to go for a reload. Now, 1 versus 5 in a tank that has like a 22-second reload between clips is difficult. It's also very difficult because there is a Conqueror and an STRV, which is one of those invisible Swedish tanks, and artillery. Okay, he's gone for the reload. Hopefully the enemies think he's running away. He's not running away. He's going to take that shot count. He's going to make this shot count. Where are the other enemies? He's got to make it count. He's going to need both shots to hit. So he does not want to miss. He gets close. Is it that yes, he's taking a big hit. But he couldn't risk missing one of the shots. He's lost 500. He's got no HP now. Mr. Paul, I know what you were doing there. You could not afford to miss. So you had to close the distance. Either stop and aim, which would risk the enemy shooting you if they had moved to the center, or let the artillery aim. So he did. There, that guy. Whoa, 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 whoa. He's spotted. Don't even risk the shot. He had to close the distance on the artillery to not miss his shots. or he would have had to go for another long reload. So he lost all his HP. Now there's a full health STRV there. How does he handle this guy? And he's also got a Conqueror. I don't know how much HP the Conqueror has. Okay. Where would that STRV go? Now this is just, he has to play it right here. He has to quickly isolate one of them and take them out. Where did the STRV go? Where did he go? Where does Mr. Paul go? He's already at almost 5,000 damage, guys. He has 3 premium shells loaded. He has 8 regular shells, which is not a multiple of 9. So he has 2 full clips of regular shells and 3 HE shells. He's getting low on ammo. He's got a full health STRV. Don't know about the Conqueror. He has to find one of them. Does he cap? That would be very risky. They'll know where he is. They'll just, the STRV will just go to the middle, use his Swedish cloak of invisibility, spot him with his binocs. What to do? This is a bit of a crapshoot. He's just got to make one decision either way. Oops. Yeah. Affirmative, he says, as he drives it to the dead tank. You drive like me, Mr. Paul. We have more in common than you think. Driving into the dead tank is the only thing we have in common. Where does he go? This is probably where I would go, somewhere in the middle, to see if I could get some lights, see if I could detect someone. He's doing it cautiously. Maybe this bush right here. He's obviously got great view range. He's got a good crew. He does not have binocs. He has optics, which is probably the best choice for this tank. You do drive around a lot. Okay, what about here? He does not spot anyone. Are they going to be stupid enough to go cap? To go into the cap? If they do go into the cap, you can shoot them from the middle. Where are they? Where would they go? This is just luck now. If he runs into someone, he's got to use his driving skills to try and not get hit. Okay, use your driving skills. Wedge yourself. You could get stuck, and it would end up a draw if you got stuck there. Okay, they're in the cap. Where does he go? Do you shoot them from the middle? He thinks, no, if I do that and both of them end up in the cap, I could run out of time. He's going to go right in. Okay, he's going right in. Now let's watch, guys. Who's in the cap? Is it the STRV or is it the Conqueror? There's one of them in the cap. If he engages the guy in the cap, he's lit, and the other guy could shoot him. How does he handle this? There's a rock. He's going to use the rock for cover. He's going to use the rock for cover. Where is he? Okay, the guy's behind the rock. Obviously, he's behind the rock. He's not proxy spot. He's going to back out and reset. There it is. It's the Conqueror. He's got a lot of HP. Oh, shit. And he's got hit. You didn't even scratch him. Ooh, no. 2. Oh, boy. Okay, the game's over. He's lost now. He's lit. He did not. He bounced too. The Conqueror shot was absorbed by his tracks. It's just... Okay, he's behind the rock. He has to reload. Where is the STRV? How come the STRV is not shooting him? Is the STRV a Muppet? Where the hell did he go? Oh, this is a little bit of luck here. He's taking a big hit. 3 shots. They have to count. 1, 2. Avoid the turret. Up the ass. Yes! Enemy armor is destroyed. He's got no HP. Where the hell is the STRV? Where is the STRV? Mr. Paul loads. He's he's loading regular ammo. He's got 5 shots. All right. So he's got 1 clip, 1 full clip of no, don't turn. Run, Mr. Paul. Run. He's taking a shot. He missed the shot. The STRV shot. Does he? No, he's got to get the hell out of there. He's going for a reload. What is he loading now? He's reloading regular ammo. He wants to have 3 shots. He's got to fight mano a mano, close in with the STRV. Let's watch this, guys. He's taking the high ground. He knows the STRV is below him. There's the STRV. He's lit. Okay, what do you do? Try and track him. You can't pen him from the front. That's the problem. You can't pen him from the front. You got to shoot him in the side. You don't have a high caliber gun. You got to shoot him from the side or the rear. Oh boy. Okay, here he goes. He's tracked him. He's gonna. No, he shot the side. Good. 1 shot's in. I'll shoot the side again. Beautiful. Holy shit. Okay, now he's got the long reload. The guy's going to repair his tracks. What the hell do you do now? He switched to HE. Now the HE, he has to. He can't let his HE get absorbed by the tracks. Here comes the STRV. The STRV is fast. The STRV is maneuverable. The STRV is quick. The STRV... No, he's got to reload. Cat and mouse. The STRV has the advantage. The STRV could just catch you. He's fast. He's maneuverable. He's a Muppet. Let's celebrate with Mr. Paul right now. Sometimes the clouds part, the sun shines down on your ass, and you emerge victorious. The greatest game ever played. Kolobyanov's medal. Let's celebrate together. There's a reason they call him Mr. Paul. Celebrate with me, guys.